So you can turn it off, right? I'm never, ever updating. I'm going to try in an hour every time. Oh, no, try tonight.
Why don't you do tomorrow? So you don't have to do it twice in one day and just do it once a day.
I used to do tomorrow, and then tomorrow came and I never did it. So it was like, all right, I'll do tonight because that'll maybe psych myself into maybe I'll do it.
You won't.
What do you even use a laptop for anymore? Hey, I don't have. Hey, all right, Mike, miggity, my mic sounds nice. Check. A bunch of fucking young bucks in here. I ain't even fucking know where that's from. All right.
New Joe Budden. New Joe Budden.
I would love to hear that over a beat. Ta.
Yeah, right.
Somebody on Twitter. Mic check 1 2. This is the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 136, I think, or 7.
Yeah, 36.
All right, 136. I'm Joe Budden. Rory's here. Chris is here. Savon is here. Parks is here. Mal is here. As of late, it be mad niggas here, so I ain't even getting into all of the to the left, to the right bullshit anymore. One of you little fuckities on Twitter today added Mal and Rory and said that we should call Joe MC Food from now on.
Well, I called you food last week.
I know, but putting MC in front of something funny always makes it funnier.
Yeah.
MC Food is funny and extremely disrespectful, whoever that was.
Were they lying, though? Whoever that gentleman was.
MC Food. How are you, gentlemen? Mal, what's up?
What's good, my nigga?
You good?
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? Savon, what's good? You good? You get a lot of love out there in them streets. I see the retweets. I see you shaking out there. You know what I mean?
Savon got the streets talking.
Got the streets talking. Wait, off of timestamps. That's hard. How you get the streets popping off of timestamps? Rory went to Atlanta, came back unscathed.
Yes, I'm fine.
I was worried about you.
I
out
didn't
there.
inherit any of your beefs.
I know I can't go out there, but I'm like, all right, Rory's still trying to move out it.
Listen,
he's still shaking. You know what I mean?
White privilege.
I stayed out in the sticks.
Yeah, this nigga's crazy. He think that white privilege shit gonna work.
It's working.
I know. No. Chris, what's up? You back? You good? You good?
So Chris wants to leave.
Mal, what's up?
It's popping.
You was at
I was nowhere.
You were somewhere.
Where?
You were at my baby shower.
Oh yeah, I was there.
I'm getting into my baby shower now.
Okay.
Round of applause for my baby shower. Hold on. Oh yeah. Yeah. Talk about some narcissistic shit. How do you round of applause your own baby shower? Mal was there. Rory, you were not. Parks, you were not. Chris, you were not. Savon, you were not. Unidentifiable woman in the kitchen, you were there.
Well, me and Parks weren't invited. That's why we weren't there. So I just went to Atlanta.
Okay, makes sense. So no one saw what Mal was wearing.
I did notice Mal wore a pink Rockefeller jacket to a baby shower.
No. That doesn't quite detail the story. It was windbreaker too. It was windbreaker too.
Was it windy that day?
No.
Can we confirm?
Was it windy, Mal?
No.
Well, why would you go talk to us? Did you get the flyer?
Yeah.
Didn't care. Just fuck it.
I mean, I didn't know that it was like a dress up wedding. I mean, a baby shower. Because you were dressed.
Oh, you
like,
trying to be funny?
No, I didn't know if you were having a baby or if you were running for election.
Yeah, that nigga Mal is a vet, man.
Yo, somebody on Twitter said Joe was dressed like Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I didn't understand. When I saw him, I was like, "Yo, are you delivering your baby? Like you like a doctor?" I didn't know what was happening, man.
Nah, you definitely looked like he was going.
I know he wanted to stay away from the Burberry shirt that all guys wear, but
the suit was fine, Joe. The suit was great. It was that tie that just looked like you had a few felonies, and
Joe was the first
time in court.
Joe was definitely the first dude I've ever seen wear a suit to his baby shower.
I'm mad he didn't wear the Burberry.
Yeah, now I'm mad.
Who are you to break tradition?
Yo, you know what's funny? You know what's funny about you, Rory?
What's that?
This nigga's phony.
Oh, yeah.
Rory calls me Thursday night. to tell me that he can't wait for the podcast so we could joke on Maul's windbreaker jacket. And we only get 2 seconds of jokes in.
On Saturday.
I know. And we only get 2 seconds of jokes in before you jump right on Maul's side with these fucking suit jokes. Fuck Maul.
What was the jokes, though?
We moved past the windbreaker.
No, we said one thing and you let him ping pong the joke right back. What the fuck? Never jump a nigga with him. It's that new age jump. So the pink, was that like an exclusive? I'm back to the joke, nigga. Was that a one of one?
No.
So there are other people with this Supreme Rockefeller windbreaker reasonable doubt jacket.
It was pink though?
Yes.
He knows you know it's a boy, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga don't give a fuck. He just do what he want.
It didn't have. I mean, I wasn't wearing anything for the baby he was having. It's what I was wearing the whole day.
I ain't gonna lie.
What was everyone else wearing? Was Maul out of place or was Joe out of place?
Both of us was out
I
of
think
place.
Joe was more out of place than me.
Safari had on a fur, so
Ish had on a Nike tracksuit.
Safari was totally out of line.
Corey had a Nike tracksuit on too.
Wait, why was Safari out of line?
You know on the low who dresses better than all of us? Rye Guy.
The right guy doesn't dress better than me.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not.
Maul is offended.
Yes, he does.
Right guy does not dress better than me. No, he doesn't.
Right
I'm
guy
not,
wears
and
a
I'm
lot
not,
of
and I'm not
blankets.
trying to say that I dress better than him. We dressed. It's two totally different styles.
That's true.
Yeah, it's just totally.
Which
different
style is
styles.
better?
My style.
That is a lie.
Because I could wear shit that I could wear a lot of things. I don't think Rod guy could wear some of the shit that I wear.
Wait,
No,
what?
Rye Guy
Maul was
gets away with a lot
disillusioned
of
about
shit.
him. What else can Maul wear?
I could wear a lot, nigga. You got me fucked up.
What can you wear? I'm asking.
Everything. I mean, it's certain shit I just
You
won't wear.
cannot wear every Maul. All right,
it's certain shit I
what's
won't-
up, y'all?
I
We
mean,
just gonna
it's
let this nigga say anything?
It's certain shit that I absolutely won't wear. Like it's certain shoes that Rod guy wear
You
that
can't step out with the
Well,
low snow socks.
He's wearing a New Yorker hat.
I wouldn't do that.
And he wears like Supreme. That's pretty.
I wouldn't
There's nothing
wear, but
whiter than
I
New
wouldn't wear
Yorker.
those type of shoes that Rod guy wears.
Could you get away with Hollister and American Eagle?
No.
Because I think Rye Guy could get
but
away with that.
They make the same shit as they just
And
different-
Rye Guy could get away with Supreme.
No, but the thing is, Hollister and shit
Ryan
like
would
that,
look
I just
funny
wouldn't
in
wear
Supreme.
Hollister. But Hollister makes hoodies and jeans and tees. It's all the same shit. It's how you wear it.
All right, whatever. I don't care enough about this shit.
Could you get away with Hot Topic?
Nah, I'm not a gothic type of. I mean, Hot Topic has some tees though.
They used to have the rap
yeah,
tees.
Yeah, they had some tees.
I'm about to say, y'all was laughing. I just, shit. I go
Nah,
in
but they
there
get a little-
sometimes.
Joe, you wearing Hot Topic?
I go in
Scarf
there.
right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy no bottoms from Hot Topic.
I go in there looking for the fit.
No. If they have a little dope,
No.
they have a little dope T-shirt or something, maybe. But you ain't buying no bottoms.
I
From
go
Hot
in
Topic.
there when we have somewhere to go that night.
Nah,
They definitely have stringy pants for Joe at Hot Topic. That scarf is from Hot Topic. Joe definitely bought the belt that you could put your digital name in the belt buckle in 05.
You got
definitely
Joe
had that.
all the way fucked up. Fucking, listen. Let's
What
start.
was that like prayer dance you were doing that
All
I
right,
saw?
Roy Halladay, you wait for a second. What happened, Roy?
You were doing some sort of a prayer dance with Sin at your
That
baby
was
shower.
not a prayer dance.
That was definitely a rain dance.
That was not a rain dance.
That was a rain dance.
We had the blacks versus the Spanishes.
Spanish won.
No, they didn't.
yeah. You definitely had a segregated baby shower.
That's crazy.
Like
It
on
was
one
not
side of
segregated.
one side of the room, it was the Spanish people. On the opposite
Listen.
side, and it looked like we was about to break out in a battle at any minute.
It was a battle. We won. The blacks.
Oh, I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah, nigga, they can't fuck with us.
With your move?
Sending Bo in there. What they was gonna do? And Bo black. Oh no, Bo not black. Anyway, fucking Roy Halladay has died. And I still cannot believe that. I just found out that Roy Halladay was 40 years old. I know that that's not the takeaway from this. Rest in peace to Roy Halladay. And I don't even have all the details because I read it on the ticker on the bottom of the screen just now. Can somebody pull this up? Savon, or are you too hot out here? All right, Savon hot. He ain't got time to look shit up, nigga. Fuck you. You look it up. Your laptop right there, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I would have definitely got fired as an intern. 100%.
He was in a plane crash in the Gulf of Mexico.
Who was flying the plane? All right, somebody read. I'll just talk to the people. Maul had a theory that he was probably flying the
He
plane.
was the lone passenger, he said. Who flies a
One of
lone?
those
Wait,
little
first
small
of all-
one-engine Cessnas.
No. It says they said they couldn't confirm if there were additional passengers on the plane or where it was headed, but no survivors were found. So
Yeah, keep looking.
it's been a
Ain't
few
no,
hours.
it's been 10 minutes. We ain't find nobody.
But yeah, he recently received his pilot's license and tweeted out a photo last month of him standing in front of a new Icon A5 as part of the plane's marketing campaign.
I didn't know all of that. That makes things eerily creepy. So we'll just say rest in peace to Roy Halladay and his family and condolences. And yeah, we'll wait for more shit to come out. I didn't really want to start with somebody dying, but I mean, shit is
That
just...
was a weird transition,
just
but
happened.
yeah.
What you want to do? If we just read it, we're going to ignore it? Then I really wouldn't have been able to sleep. He just talking about some bullshit reading the ticker. All right, Maul has breaking news.
Is it breaking news?
You just broke it. You broke it to me. It was
No,
funny.
it's Chris Brown commented on the Revolt Instagram. They posted a picture of Chris Brown and Tyrese saying, do you think great music should overshadow the troubles of artists? So they used a picture of Chris and Tyrese, and Chris commented under the pic, the fuck y'all use me for? That's funny because that's probably some shit I would have said. Like, I don't understand why y'all got me in this picture. Like, I guess they was killing two birds with one stone, two troubled artists.
It's also a picture of Chris Brown from like 03.
Yeah, that is a very, I don't even think he has any neck tats yet.
Do y'all think that Chris Brown has been going harder than usual as of late to sell records?
Any more than before?
Yes.
I think the rollout with the documentary and everything was a little bit more than he's done in the past.
I'm talking about the documentary
Interview-wise, though, I don't think he's done too much.
coupled with the Instagram posts telling fans exactly how and where to listen to or stream or download the album, right? That was peculiar.
That was weird.
That was
Specific music digestion instructions.
yeah,
weird.
that was different. And then the other day, even before projections came out, no, after projections came out, then he beefed about how they counted him, even though he dropped on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little peculiar too, that he dropped on a Tuesday. I'm surprised somebody in his team didn't tell him how that would factor into the cycle in which Nielsen records.
Yeah,
Did he put it through RCA, this one?
Yes.
Yeah, it is pretty odd.
And I have more questions about that too. But even before the projections, he had put out another Instagram post that said, he wanted all of us to do math with him. And he said, if such and such equals...
Wait, is that how he asked it? Let's all do math
Well,
together?
he ended it that way. He started with, he was doing a breakdown. He was saying, if one album is 1,500 listens and 1,500, then y'all do the math. I've got a billion streams on this project. So if that's how they are doing the music consumption, then y'all divvy it up and tell me what's what. So, I mean, even before he did that, though, I was saying in my head, watching him, that, damn, it seems he's going harder than ever now to try to get some type of fair return for his talent level. Only this time. I didn't see that with the Royalty album. I didn't see that with the album before that.
Well, I mean, it could go right back to how much work he put. It's 40 fucking songs. He did a whole documentary.
Which leads...
I think he may want some credit this time. He didn't just put an album out.
Yeah,
well, that's...
Clearly he put out 45 songs to boost the streams.
Which goes back to my point. If you put 45 songs out, you're doing it to boost the streams. And if you're trying to boost the streams, it seems this time more so than ever, there's a concentrated effort on how the numbers look.
I wonder what the fucking budget for that was.
And remember now,
Chris probably gets a lot for free.
But remember too now, he also just had RIAA rectify some old numbers for some of his older albums, and he's recently receiving plaques for that. So I do understand that. Now, my new question is mechanicals. Why would an act, how are labels counting this?
I don't know what it used to be 10 songs.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So if you put out 2 hours and 50 minutes of music,
Is he doing
to his
35
point,
progress?
like he put in that Instagram post, that is 4 albums.
Yeah.
Is it counting as 4 albums even when it's one?
I think it would depend how they open and close the budget. Because if they're closing a budget on a project, that makes it a project. Doesn't matter how many records it is.
Right.
If it was 4 separate
No.
budgets,
No.
I don't know if they're still doing
That
controlled
can't be
composition
correct.
shit anyway, but
I mean, how would it not be?
his budget must.
Are they going to open
Because-
4 more budgets?
Because I guess this conversation for me is less about how the label is viewing it and more about
Oh,
how
that's what you just asked.
well, yeah, but in terms of who is it that fucking Nielsen? Whoever records all of this shit. I'm talking about in terms of how they divvy it up. You can't put 3 hours of music out and it be considered one album. You cannot. Nowhere.
mean,
the label, I don't give a fuck what budget, where, how they divvy it up, the math, it just don't add up.
I agree.
You can't.
But I mean, they've been breaking rules since Hove put out the Samsung shit when he sold 1 million copies before anyone even heard the album. Like they'll break rules for a certain artist.
Yeah, I think it's the wild
change the
West
status
right
quo.
now. I don't know if they would. Would they change the rules for Chris?
Depends what Chris you're getting. Angry
Right.
Chris or Happy Chris.
I mean, I just don't know.
Double McGum Chris or
You can't change, but you can't change up. The problem here is there's no way they're trying to monetize time consumption now.
Right.
And I don't think we've figured out how to yet. But the labels still have to account for it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking label shit. Am I getting lost in the
No.
verbiage?
A
Y'all
little
kind
bit.
of understand what I'm trying
No,
to
I
say?
understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but we're music geeks.
Yeah, sure. I just want to know what the mixing budget was for this album. God damn.
I'm sure
Because the,
Chris
the
gets a lot of
guys,
favors.
the Manny Americans and all those guys, they get
But
paid.
to a label, why wouldn't a label consider this one project if they gave Chris a certain amount of money, closed it, he met his numbers, and now the rest is whatever his post deal has always been.
Okay. If that is true, how does it behoove the artist? What artist would ever hand in 4 albums at once? How does it count against his contract?
That's a good question. But I don't
I think it's one album against his contract.
I doubt
Why?
that. It would at
No
least be 2. Yeah.
way.
I'm not explaining Chris's point of view here. I'm saying what a label would take
A
that as.
label's-
That was one project.
Oh,
A
all right.
label's
Project.
definitely going to try to
Yeah,
get
the,
you.
the label not. You chose to put 40 songs on
Yeah,
it. We
that's
didn't
your
tell you to
problem.
put
No.
40 songs on it.
And if you stayed under what you owed us, fuck it.
Yeah,
That
like-
was your problem.
Yeah, if you put out 40 songs on one project, that's your prerogative.
We're saying 2 different things still.
But you can't say that, the label is supposed to count that as more than one album. No.
It's impossible to speculate because everything is negotiable. I'm sure that there was some meeting in the middle. It had to be. There's
I
no way
want to
you're
call
gonna do that.
somebody damn near.
Well, I don't know what their deal, the label between a streaming service, but like how they do with websites and ad time, usually you'll base that upon how long people stay on your website. You can
Right.
make more money.
Right.
I don't know if streaming does it that way. Because if I'm on Chris's page on Spotify and it's 40 fucking songs, I'm going to be there much longer than any other artist. So maybe I can have a higher
Well, that's true. with
percentage in what my streaming
I'm
is.
calling Berg only because he deals with that stuff at labels.
Spotify. He produced on there too, didn't he?
He had 1 or 2 songs, I think. But him and A1 do a lot
A1
of shit
did,
together.
like-
A1 did every song.
Hey Berg, I'm on my podcast, but I have a quick question that I need. Maybe you can help me with. Chris Brown, 40 songs. No, 40 songs, right? 2 hours and 40 minutes worth of music. How does that work mechanically with a label? Can that be considered one album?
Nah, it's 2 albums.
But how do they do that?
I mean, now with the streaming shit, it don't really count like exactly like for your contract. So it ain't like he gave 2 efforts. But I mean, for the streaming and everything that's going on with the project, it's just like, you know how they usually try and cap you at 12? It counts as one album, but it's 2 discs. So it's like, it's still just one album contractually. But the cap for the shit, they used to try and keep it at 12. So he incurred the cost and like all the extra fuck shit that come along with it,
What?
I hope he got a lot of favors.
What? Woo. Oh, I would have never guessed any of this. Wait, what? Oh, all right.
I thought it was like 10 songs a pop each album. That was 5 albums he delivered his time.
No, I'm trying to sit here and understand why an artist would do that. If I'm gonna give you 4 albums worth of music and it's not gonna count, I have to be incentivized another way. But you could tell me that later. Let me get back to this. I'll call you later. Fam.
That's crazy.
Hey, but all right, now that's further to my original point though. Now more than ever, it seems he is gunning for that respect that his talent level deserves. Mm-hmm. Right? We all have said it. We all have said, and I didn't even know we were having a Chris Brown conversation. We kind of just walked into this. But we all have said Chris Brown don't sell the records that he should because his talent level is up there with the best of them in the universe.
But, which I've said on this podcast, similar to the Nicki thing, my issue with Chris is Chris could have been Michael Jackson, but he wanted to be Bobby Brown. Like, he did a lot of things along the way that kept him from being a superstar, like up there with them.
Fam,
and I think this is something new. No artist has done. It pushes the needle a little bit. It's odd. I think it's a superstar move to do. So I appreciate, because I don't think doing a mixtape with Tyga.
Wait, you think this is a superstar move?
It's a new thing.
Nah.
He made a 45 track album, and 43 of them
I'll
are
tell
great.
you what superstars don't do is make crazy decisions like
hey, yeah, you know what? I just had this kind of...
Superstars don't push the needle and do things that are innovative.
Not pushing the needle.
Name me any other superstar that would do it.
It's not happening.
Well, I mean, that superstars are separated from each other. That's what makes them superstars. Not everyone does the same thing. That'd be insane. They would just be a bunch of clones.
The only time that's ever happened in my recollection is when people do...
You guys have proved my point more. No one's done it.
No, like bootleg tapes or something like that where it's no cost to the artist because who gives a fuck? These are demos. We're not mixing them. We're not doing anything. These are just whatever, live recordings.
I think
bootlegs.
mixtapes. I think artists have done mixtapes like that.
And
I still don't think that I've seen 40-something songs on a mixtape.
I think in this conversation, we've kind of mistakenly, answered the question that I was originally asking. We all agree Chris Brown's talent level is superstar.
Absolutely.
Superstar
absolutely.
level. And it's a fact that he does not sell the records that the other superstars do.
Yes.
So with all of these new ways to cheat the system, if I'm Chris Brown and I want that respect, maybe it will incur all the costs and go for it while this streaming loophole exists. Because they are going to fix it.
Yeah.
They are going to fix it.
It's definitely a gamble, and it might work out. Who knows? We'll see.
Rihanna would never, Roy.
Well,
Beyonce would never. Fuck,
I'm
all
not
of these
saying
superstars would never because it's,
superstars
the music
are different.
is worth
That's
too
what makes
much.
them superstars.
No, but they all have that superstar thing in common. They move like fucking superstars. Right.
Oh,
They know
no, that's
the
what I was
value.
saying. That's why I was saying Chris, to me, has always had the talent to be that, but never did it. He always did mixtapes with Tyga instead of pushing himself to the level that Beyonce or Rihanna has done.
And that's no disrespect to Tyga because that tape was kind of hard. I didn't expect it to be hard, but it was harder than I thought it would be. It was.
I just come on. So
I think that's what
Michael
makes
Jackson
that not a
isn't doing that.
superstar move to me is that 45 song albums are for diehards only. I don't think the casual. I'm a Chris Brown fan, but I'm only a casual Chris Brown fan. I haven't listened to the album yet because I don't want to listen to 45 songs of Chris Brown.
That shit is great.
Maybe.
Man,
it may be.
great.
But that's too much for me to digest. And I think that a fence fan like myself is probably going to lean to. I'm just no way.
But that's part of the trick. That is part of the trick. In putting 45 songs on an album, you're going to have to listen to all of that shit even to figure out what the fuck you like. And it's counting. It's counting. For somebody who was trying to manipulate the numbers with streams, it's counting. I listen to all of them songs that I don't like mad times. I like some of them now. Okay. Now I like some of them. It worked. It did. But now off of Chris Brown, I didn't want to talk about Chris Brown. Just congrats. Round of applause, Chris Brown, man.
No doubt.
Great fucking album, Chris Brown.
I'm curious with that tour. As someone who already has a huge amount of hits that you have to cover no matter what tour you're on, plus 40 records, 45 records.
Bro.
And you're Chris Brown who has new choreography for every fucking song, which makes your live shows so great. It's going to be tough.
I'm tired of all these Instagram people dancing with their friends to songs. Honestly, no, I'm not talking about like just young niggas having fun. I'm talking about all of the contests and challenges where you're having choreographed dance routines and you're posting every last one of them. Tank, it's you.
Wait,
Tank
does
come on,
dance
Tank.
challenges?
Go on Tank Instagram.
Well, that was like the viral.
It's not him dancing.
That was
okay.
that was the viral move for a while. Was to sneak songs in. Is all this?
Oh yeah, no. It's a marketing thing. That's how you
Yeah.
get people to listen to your song more.
yeah.
Come on, just
You
enough.
post those. It's a way to market.
I hate it.
It's a wrap
Tank,
for that,
I think
though.
it's fine. Now that I know it's that, I thought you were dancing with your friends.
No, it's not Tank and his friends dancing.
It's not Tank and Tyrese.
Tyrese is
Genuine.
not dancing with these niggas. wait, we should have a Tyrese segment on this fucking podcast.
We do every.
No, we gotta talk about Meek first. We can't jump to Tyrese before Meek.
Oh, it's a process. Chris, Meek.
Well, no, that was a mistake.
Oh.
We shouldn't have started with Chris. But man, I'm hypnotized still. It's a great fucking album, man. Anyway, Meek went to jail. For those of you who live under a rock, Meek went to jail. I mean, let me not even say that because that little case snuck up on me yesterday. I didn't know them niggas was doing that shit.
Well, it's funny. When we were doing Hennypalooza DC, Meek had the venue right after us. We were done at 10. Meek's show was at 11. And as we were leaving, the owner was like, "Oh, Meek's not doing the show." I was like, "Oh shit, everything okay?" And he was like, "Oh, he violated his parole and he no longer can leave Pennsylvania, so he had to cancel the show." So I'm not sure if that had anything to do with this violating probation, but
Before we
that
even,
did hit the back of my mind when I saw that yesterday. I was like, "Oh shit, he was supposed to perform at in DC."
So now, before we have this talk, can I know where everyone stands with this?
As far as what you mean?
How do we feel about this?
I mean, they definitely trying to make an example out of him. I mean, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? But he did violate probation. But I think what they arrested him for in New York a couple months ago is I see why artists don't want to come to New York. Like I see why Wayne never wants to come back to New York. I can totally understand if Meek says he's never coming back to New York. Like I get it, because that's just ridiculous. Like you riding a dirt bike. You're gonna lock me up for that?
The NYPD
You
is
can't
the
ride a
pettiest.
fucking dirt bike down Steinway. Come
No,
on,
people
Maul.
ride dirt bikes every
Maul.
day in
No,
New
they
York
do
City.
not.
I live
No,
on
they
Steinway.
do not. No, they don't.
Well, first of all, he was on
Dog.
Dykeman. He was
and
on
I'm
Steinway.
still
Go
agreeing
uptown.
with
Niggas
you.
is riding dirt bikes right now.
I'm talking about where it occurred.
It occurred uptown.
Yeah, Kurt on Dykeman. On
Occurred on
Steinway.
Dykeman.
You said
Go
Steinway.
uptown right now. It's 200 niggas riding dirt bikes.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
What are
it's not.
you
All
don't
up
go
and down
uptown,
Harlem
man. What you
and-
talking
I
about?
don't go uptown.
No. When the last time you been on Dykeman?
The other day.
Doing what?
None of your business.
Oh, all right then, nigga. It's niggas riding dirt bikes on Dykeman. Believe that.
Police free.
Especially in the summertime.
Well,
Especially
all right,
in the
all right,
summertime.
all right. So this is my question to you, Maul. All right, because you are up there more than me, so I will defer to you. My new question to you is: are they up there riding around on dirt bikes, scot free, not worried about police?
I mean, the cops fuck with them, but they don't. The cops don't really pursue them because I think it's a law now. You can't really chase. Cops are not allowed to really chase them down.
So
anymore.
my new question to you is: would they be up there on dirt bikes, not worried about police, on probation?
No, listen. I understand. It is.
I'm
it
not
is illegal.
removing accountability from this.
It is. Yeah, it is illegal to ride dirt bikes without. They're not registered.
I'll
I
take
get
you
all of
one
that.
step further than that. I maybe would feel differently about this if every last Meek verse that I have ever heard was not talking about systematic injustice.
No, but that's what.
All
but
somebody in
this
here.
Is what I'm saying.
Somebody in here tell me I'm lying.
But here's what I'm saying though. That's why I said they're trying to make an example out of him because they hear.
they're trying to make an example out of us.
Yeah, no, exactly. But
That part
he's in a
is
situation.
known.
But the crazy part is the prosecutor didn't even seek jail time, and the judge still locked him up.
All right. See, this is where.
When have you ever heard of somebody getting locked up and the prosecution didn't even pursue?
And this is where.
Didn't even like say they wanted them to get locked
Let
up.
me answer you. Often.
That doesn't happen. Often.
That happens.
No, not often. No, it doesn't.
Okay, let me speak from my personal experience in every court system that you niggas can name in the northern part of New Jersey and New York, right? Plenty of times the DA and whoever, the ADA, whoever, will suggest what they think should happen. And if the judge ain't feeling it, the judge ain't feeling it. And if the judge just don't give a fuck, then yeah, they rolling with what the DA and the ADA say to do. But if they are not, and in my case, as a young black rapper, often at times, the judge was looking out. It was the judge looking at the moves himself.
Yeah, but they already said that this judge has it out for me. This judge has a personal,
that's my point.
A personal
He
vendetta.
knows that.
Yeah, so that goes back to what I'm saying. It's fucked up. Because he shouldn't be locked up for 2.5 years for riding a fucking dirt. Like, come on, man.
He's not locked up for 2.5 years for riding dirt. Yeah, what's up with black people, man?
No, I'm saying they got him at violating probation because he was on the dirt bike.
All right.
It's not like he had a hammer on him. It's not like he had drugs on him. It's not
what
like
was the initial charge that he's on probation?
It was a gun charge.
It was a gun charge.
Yeah.
All right, time out. Let's pause on Meek. Mal is 100% the nigga that fucking cheats on his girl for years and gets mad when she does it once. That is 100% who you are.
That's 100%
Because
who I am.
my point to you was this. As niggas, you know how your girl stepped you and she caught you doing some shit maybe you wasn't supposed to do? But as niggas, we know we really did like 3 million other joints that she didn't catch. Like, she probably caught the whack shit too. They normally always catch the whack shit. Rory can't even laugh right now. It's fucking,
I'm terrified.
Rory. Oh man, we were talking about Meek. I'm sorry, man, but
how did this? Let's go back to Meek.
but because that's what niggas do. So I bring that up to you to say, yeah, whatever they got him for, yeah, he was popping willies. That they caught him the next day, fucking off Instagram. It was wild. It was crazy. We agree there. But when he go to sleep at night and he asks himself, was he doing everything within his power to not be sent back to prison? He got to have that honest 100 with himself. We all do.
You know,
I wouldn't even, like, I think that's the problem amongst, like, we can't just all pat each other's shit.
No, I get what you're saying.
And I don't want friends that pat my shit. And y'all don't. You're not that friend to me.
I get what you're saying, but again,
if it was me, if it was me, and this is how we know we can end this conversation. If it was me, and it's been me a million times, you would come and say, Joe, relax.
Yeah,
Go sit down.
If Meek was my homie, I would say the same thing. But at the same time, I do understand that this situation is like he's a target. They won. They have it out for him.
They do.
They have it out for
We
him,
agree.
And he knows that.
Targets have to move like they're targets.
But my thing is, we look at other cases that have gone public with other people who have done bigger crimes, and they don't get any of this. They get a slap on the wrist. It's just the facts. The athletes that was caught with the rape shit, he only did what, 6 months?
Which athlete?
I forgot the dude's name.
The white boy, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
6 months.
Stanford guy. Stanford.
6 months for rape. You understand what I'm saying? I'm riding dirt bikes just in New York, chilling on my way to a club, hosting.
Yeah.
I get locked up for that for violating probation.
I'm only talking about if I'm him.
No, I get it. I get it.
If I am him, yeah, come on. You just.
But you gotta. But again, you gotta
move different.
No, absolutely, I understand. But again, you gotta realize this is riding bikes is part of who he is. In Philadelphia, he does it all the time. So they're not really thinking in New York. See, cats don't understand when you come to New York, shit is just different. These cops, this hip hop police shit is real. These niggas is out. They targeting you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. You got to move different. But, you know, when you're so used to just doing that at home, when you in Philly, it's like you're not thinking you're doing nothing wrong. You're not strapped when you're riding a bike. You ain't got no drugs on you. You're thinking like we just riding a bike in the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that's the new bicycle. Like, when new niggas get locked up for riding a bicycle. You know what I'm saying? Granted, this is vehicles that need to be registered. They're motorbikes. But it's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I get it. It's the law. It's not a registered vehicle. I get it.
Have you ever been on probation?
No, I don't ever want to be on probation.
Okay.
Actually, I was on probation, but it was only for 6 months.
That provides some clarity too, though.
No, but I mean,
Niggas
I've been on
that
probation
have been
for 6
on
months.
probation, especially with a PO that don't play, and I'm not saying that was the case with him. I don't know, but you cannot
clearly.
play with. You can't play. It's not for play. If them niggas they waiting for you to leave Philadelphia without telling them.
Absolutely, but that's what.
That's
that
all
goes
I'm
back
saying.
to my point that they're targeting him. That's my only thing. It's like it's clear cut. They're targeting.
They're
him.
targeting him because in their eyes they gave him a pass already.
In their eyes, yeah.
In their eyes, I'm not saying that really happened.
Yeah.
But in their eyes, they feel like they should have nabbed him when Nicki and them was in the court.
Yeah, and then and again, you know,
And the judge said
the
that.
judge has it out for him.
The judge said, and listen, I have learned this through personal experience. I wish this on none of you. But when the judge feel like you are making a mockery of the court, when you just laughing and when you don't give a fuck. Nigga, when I was tweeting all of that, fuck you, police, suck my dick, I'll be on Steinway, catch me if you can, whatever, nigga. They saw it. They remembered it. Oh, you just playing. You just think even if it's not the case, just them thinking that, yeah, they looking to handle you. They looking to handle you. I don't say these words wishing bad upon Meek. I'm a real nigga, so I don't wish jail on nobody. Let's be perfectly clear. No, especially niggas that's winning like him. But somebody in hip hop has to be the fucking mature voice to say that when you are winning like him, you better move like you winning like him.
Yeah, I mean,
Or have some friends that will stop you from doing that if you are not the one.
Yeah, because
that
I'm
has sense to do
I'm
it.
sure he employs a lot of people.
Well, I said this on the podcast. Would you guys disagree with me? And Twitter killed me for during that safari thing in LA. I thought Meek was out of his fucking mind for getting out of that car, and everyone said to me, "There's no way that they'll tie Meek together to it," which they didn't. But you're just bringing all this negative light when you're on probation.
they're looking.
Everyone's going to look at it.
They're looking.
You are part of that now.
They're
You are
looking.
at fucking whatever. Was it Grammy weekend? There's cameras everywhere. They caught it. Clearly, they can see if that guy that's beating up Safari now is in pictures on Instagram with you. That's easy to find. It's just bringing all that. And everyone disagreed with me when I said that. They're like, man, Meek, they're not going to tag that to him. It's just little things that'll build up for when you actually do get arrested. You're now sitting in front of a judge who knows all these things and is just going to throw years at you.
Yesterday was election day. How many of you voted? I'm talking to the listeners, not y'all. I don't care about what y'all do. But that's also my point.
Did you vote?
Maul. No.
Okay.
No. Not yesterday. No. I did not. However, I normally always vote in the local elections.
Well, the local one to me is more important than the presidential
And
election.
I hate to
honest
be
with you.
this guy, but the person I was voting for just has a huge lead. I hate to be that guy, but he's kicking ass out there. He's kicking that fucking Weinstein fucking group, whatever group that guy and the girl. He's busting their ass. Anyway, fucking I only bring this up because everybody's screaming free Meek. They did him wrong. They did him bad. And the local elections is exactly how the judges get there. Yep. That the local elections that we pay so little mind to. We always just rush right to the presidential election. But them niggas don't give a fuck what's going on in Jersey City. Like,
the local stuff is what will affect you directly.
And
when
it's
you
also
walk out
what
your
affects
crib.
the presidency. All the local elections is what gives the,
Yeah, so I mean, listen, I'm not here to preach to none of y'all. I don't feel I'm that old. Y'all niggas say I'm old, but I'm not old enough to preach to y'all. But I will tell y'all your local elections extremely, extremely important. So if you want your voice to be heard and if you do want to make a difference and if you really have a problem with the way that the fucking justice system is set up, then do something about it. And I'll say that my thoughts and my prayers are with Meek and his family and with all of the people that he employs, because you never want to see people stop getting to the money. Mm-hmm. That's the other bad part of this. You know how many times I watched a LeBron game and fucking them niggas will clothesline him or do some shit and he just chill because he gotta chill. Like, too much weight is on your shoulders. You in charge of, you responsible for too much. With great, what's the fucking bullshit saying? With great something comes great responsibility. I always
Great
change
power.
it to great dick, but Yeah, with great power. Yeah, with great power. These niggas got great power. You got to be responsible. And that's
you got to be responsible when you're black. When you're young, black, and getting money, you got to be responsible.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line. Because they don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, nigga.
So
you right.
Shouts to Meek though, man. Hope the best. Hope the best for him because he definitely.
Is he able to get an appeal?
I think the lawyers I think they're definitely like behind the scenes working on some shit, but situation it's just fucked up, man. Like
I'm not too familiar on exactly what is in the case, but I think he'd have a good shot at an appeal if he's able to explain it. Hopefully, with the appeal, maybe it's a different judge, and he could get out of that situation. But
I mean, you go in there, you do what you gotta do. You should get out in a good amount of time anyway. I don't think he'll be in there for
2 to 4.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
So, hold on. Let's say he does the 2 years. Where does this leave Meek in his music career, do you think?
He'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
He makes good music.
Yeah. I'm only saying that because it's him.
This is gonna sound. I want to word this correctly because I don't think this as a human being. But is this better for Meek's music career from a marketing standpoint? I know it sounds nuts, but it's a point that people will.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm
not saying that as a human being. I'm just saying that as people anticipating Meek's return.
Well, that's always dope.
That's what I'm
But I don't
suggesting.
think niggas go. That just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
That's just dope because in hip hop we like that.
Yeah, but fuck that.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. I'm not saying that as me.
Shit, man.
Yeah, exactly.
We got to find a new marketing strategy.
Yeah.
It's the worst one.
When the judge is telling you, all right, take your watch off, sir.
Yeah, that shit is.
You're coming with us. But when you're in the mercy of just somebody else, and that's the other thing, Maul. I mean, I guess for me, I hated jail so much. I always tried to bail out before I hit General Pop. Right? And it was so bad that I never wanted to go back. I don't know. For me, your life being in the mercy of someone else's hands is terrifying to me. I guess that's really what I'm trying to say. That is the part that is so horrific to me that I mean, I try to avoid it. I do. And I would advise all young black men out there to try to avoid it as well. They're not playing with us. So what else is happening?
You had the list, remember?
Oh, fuck.
You were like, I want to hold the list this week. I want to hold the list this week.
Very funny. Now watch how the professional guy gets to the. Come on,
even
Face
open your
ID. Face ID. Hello. It's my face. Come on, now you gonna tell me it's not my face. Now I'm just for
my
Chris.
God.
There we go.
Bum ass new phones.
All right, now we got it. So the iPhone X just came out.
That shit.
Yeah.
That shit don't even know you, bro.
I like it though. I like it. I don't care. Let's see what else is on the
You
list.
as a conspiracy theorist, I'm shocked that you do face recognition.
Yeah, right?
I was scared with my thumb.
Oh, please. We've lost that fight already.
That's over.
That we've lost. It's over. We've all filtered. They have us. They have our everything.
Yeah, but now it's
You
like
drive
grouped
over
together.
the bridge, they got you.
Yeah.
It's documented.
They're taking pictures. Everything they do. It's over. But that wasn't what he was about. Come on. Your unemployment update. I like those those updates.
I went to my first mandatory meeting at the Department of Labor yesterday in Flushing, New York.
How do those go?
Wait, why is it in Flushing?
It's Queens County, and that's where the Department of Labor is in Queens.
Got it.
It's every government building smells the same, looks the same, has the same angry employees. It's just miserable. There's numbers that don't. It goes from 006 to 234 to 407 of when you're up next.
So you sat there for
Then you just meet some smelly guy in the same polo that just checks off the same questions that he asks everyone. Some dude passed out in the computer lab. I walked in to fill out my last form. There's some old guy laid out with the oxygen mask over him and police. Just a typical day at any government
He was
building.
trying to get that bag.
Oh, I see why Maul sell drugs.
What?
That's crazy.
The fuck?
Rory's doing a lot.
Yeah, for a couple dollars.
It's
Yeah.
a lot.
How you gotta go work?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
You gotta go to work to get that's horrible.
And people that are unemployed can't get babysitters. So there's always 15 fucking kids running around, whether it's the DMV, Department of Labor, the Tombs, wherever you go.
Shit. The EBT shit is the same shit.
Are you one of those unemployed guys that has a certain number per hour that you won't accept because it's beneath you?
Yeah, hell yeah, he's one of those.
I'm not accepted. I was honest in that little meeting I had with him. I'm not taking any of those jobs. I'm doing my own independent job search. This is my history of jobs and the money that I've made. I'm not working at fucking Starbucks for 3 days or whatever you could fill in.
So explain this thinking to me, because I've never understood that.
Yes, you can. If you don't work for less than a certain amount, it's the same shit.
Yeah, but I've never been without work. So that's what my point is. If you're making a certain dollar amount and then you're making zero, how can you be picky about what you make?
Well, he's making
my time is more diligent, whether it's not to a certain dollar, can be spent that day to a much larger sum than taking $7.25 for 6 hours for one day.
That nigga just used mad words. I didn't know. what the hell did he just say? What did he just say? The dollar amount to the sum carry the one will never equal the determination of the diligence of the time spent to equal a greater value tomorrow.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
You actually said that much better than me. Thanks.
Shut up. All right, fine. No more unemployment from you. Fine. Tyrese it is. No, actually, you know what? I feel like getting them all out of here.
You could try. Many have tried. All have failed.
Oh, God. That's you niggas with these quotes. Fine, Rory, talk while I pull up some music then, since Maul want to act tough. I wasn't going to do it.
I actually did want Savon to gather so much Tyrese stuff did happen in the last week, and we should be prepared if that means we have to pause this podcast. There's too many videos, too many captions to try to make sense of what Tyrese has done.
Savon, what is Tyrese doing? That's some real lazy nigga shit to just toss to Savon for the corner three.
He's our senior Tyrese coordinator.
Yo, at some point during this week, I stopped laughing at Tyrese. So let me say that. But then the nigga showed us his phone, and he was talking. I guess Jada Pinkett Smith called him.
Her name is actress Jada Pinkett Smith.
No, it was Arctress. It wasn't actress. He spelled actress wrong, and then I was super confused. I didn't know what to think anymore. Like, he really got it. Oh.
Wait, he posted the chat?
No, he showed us his phone, which said Arctress.
But I'm saying he posted like the text?
No, he was on the phone.
He was on the phone.
He was showing his phone.
It's all weird. It is.
It's super weird. I don't know what to think anymore.
How many other Jada Pinketts do you know that you have to label her as actress Jada Pinkett Smith?
And then after that, he reveals that the Smiths gave him $5 million for something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I call bullshit.
Tell me more.
They didn't give him $5 million.
Rolling?
You got to remember, and all of this thing people forget, Tyrese is an actor.
Yeah.
People got to remember through all of this. So all of this shit to me is him just acting.
You about to eat a sub right in the...
All of this shit is him acting to me.
Taking a
I don't
bite.
care.
I want to know how bad his back end deal was on Baby Boy. Because that's on BET 5 times. Now that I'm unemployed, I can see that Baby Boy is on 5 times a day on BET. Does he get no money for the back end of his movies when they play on TV?
Listen, it's all acting,
I feel like he'd be
man.
a billionaire.
I think Tyrese has money. I'm pretty sure.
It's all acting. Y'all not listening to me.
I agree.
I gave y'all the answer right.
I think you're right.
It's all fake.
I think you're right.
He's acting.
He's either acting or he really needs serious
Nobody
help.
gave Tyrese $5 million to stay on social media.
You think he's lying?
Yes, he's lying. He's acting. I'm not going to say he's lying. He's acting.
He's acting.
He's
It's
acting.
different.
Will called him. But I don't think that he sent a $5 million wire to him. No. I mean, Will got $5 million to give it, but no. He not giving a nigga $5 million to stay off his phone.
No.
Tyrese wasn't doing that much damage to his career. Like, in fact, this has brought Tyrese to a different light. If I'm the only one that sees it, I think Tyrese gonna get a great movie deal out of this.
He's doing some great acting.
Yeah.
Or
Yo, Mom, I ain't gonna lie. You have some wild takes.
It's the truth.
Tyrese is not getting a major movie deal from flying a plane over his daughter's school to write "I love you, Shayla."
That sounds like a movie.
Yo, this shit might be like a whole rollout.
Y'all remember that movie Bowfinger, Eddie Murphy, when they was shooting the movie and he didn't even know? Like they was putting him through like real shit. I think somebody's doing that to Tyrese. I think like he's going through all this and somebody's definitely somewhere with a camera crew recording all of this.
Now, I do think that would be a great reality show.
Yeah, this is all a reality show.
We would watch that.
I'm not watching.
And I really like what Facebook is doing with all that reality show shit.
They have the Lonzo Ball stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ball in the Family.
And I like it. I like the new wave of just taking whatever your idea is to whatever outlet on your own. It don't necessarily have to be a VH1 or some shit. I like it. I think we're going to see a lot of really good reality shows now from that. But that's off on a tangent.
I miss this Tyrese picture. Tyrese is with a girl kissing her on the forehead in a blocked hallway of a courtroom, and then it's tagged, someone snapped this picture of us in prayer.
Mm-hmm. Acting. I just told y'all.
Somebody
y'all what it
in
is.
this empty court hallway where we're perfectly posing.
It's all acting.
Someone snapped this.
It's all acting.
It's a beautiful picture.
The director snapped that. That's the part y'all missing.
Facebook snapped it.
He did ask. He did add Facebook.com/Tyrese at the end of it.
It's all acting.
I do think there's something to what you're saying. I do think that some of it is, or some of it was for the judge to see and have some leniency toward. And he won his case, so the acting worked.
There you go.
Well, I mean, I think we felt like Tyrese. I don't think anyone felt like Tyrese was an abusive father. Tyrese doesn't come across as someone that would be abusing his kids.
How the fuck do you know how?
I mean, he doesn't. He just doesn't come across as that. He doesn't come across.
Look like he could be abusive if the wrong Coca-Cola can open up.
Nah, not to, he ain't abusing his daughter.
Well,
Tyrese
no, I'm not saying
like
that.
No,
I mean, my point was not about Tyrese. Tyrese, if you listen, I love you. So that wasn't my point.
But how does that acting work? Back to judges and what they have in social media they could look at. If I'm a judge looking at Tyrese melting down, screaming on Instagram, I don't think that's a great environment for a daughter to be in a custody battle.
So now Tyrese still gonna fuck me up because you interrupted my apology. You interrupted my apology to tell us how crazy Tyrese is.
You have the floor.
It's acting. It's all acting, bro. It's all acting.
At what point should the acting stop?
I said 2 weeks ago he needed to put the phone down. At that point, I was like, all right, enough is enough. Like,
but do he sound crazy in the captions?
Yes.
No.
He sounds crazy. Any man that records himself crying is crazy to me.
Yes.
You keep saying that.
Because it's crazy. Those are I feel like a psychiatrist would say you're right about that. If I told a psychiatrist, any person that records themselves crying, talking into the phone and puts it out, that's crazy to me. That's a mental problem. Because when I'm crying, the last thing I'm thinking about is holding my phone to my face, recording it.
Yeah.
What do you think about when you're crying?
Whatever I'm crying about, how do I get out of it?
Let me hear this gangster shit.
I'm not for real.
It's gangster
if I'm crying about some shit,
when I'm crying, I don't even be wilding. Like, since you want to tell us the crying fucking rules.
No, it's not. I'm just saying, don't record yourself. That's crazy.
Why is it crazy?
That's crazy.
Why are you recording yourself crying?
To show people they're crying.
Man, everything ain't to show people, man.
Yes, it is.
Sit your ass down, man, and get it together.
Everything is to show people today.
That's the problem. See?
What was the last thing you cried about? Honestly, I want to know now.
My family dog. We just had to put her down last week.
That's what that tweet was about.
Yeah.
What tweet?
My condolences.
What was the tweet?
How you saying?
Nah, we had to put one of my dogs down. My family, one of the family pets.
Why was it wrong?
She had heart failure and water in her lungs, and water, like, she was just bad.
How old?
12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's probably the last
I love
one I cried
animals
about.
too much, so I'm not laughing.
Yeah, I love dogs too. So I'm a dog guy. So
you won just now.
Yeah.
I was ready. I thought that pitch was coming straight across home
thought
plate.
I was crying
I was hitting that one right out the park, baby.
I cried because a girl didn't call me back.
I mean, something. I thought your cry was trash.
Yeah, right.
Somehow, but the dog's cool. I fuck.
It's playing When Thugs Cry.
Nobody's ever heard that song. Yo, this nigga here. Oh, on to crying now. Let me give a round of applause for my mom. My mom had fucking damn, she wasn't that dope. My mom had 2 knee replacement surgeries, so I'm shouting out my mom because she just bodied that. And that was it. And my dad got one of his knees replaced and act like fucking he was dying. My mom is up walking around, running. So shout out to my mom. All right, I think I am going to do it, man. I was thinking about it. I was trying not to do it because the podcast has been in such a great place as of late. And I didn't want to do anything to kind of discourage that, but
you're about to.
Yeah. Sorry. Talk, Rory.
No, I don't want you to ruin this podcast. I think whatever you're about to do, you should probably not do it.
No, I'm definitely doing it. I told Maul I'm doing it already. Maul's cool. I got to bring up charges. All right. Let's see here.
These niggas love trying to put me on trial, boy.
This is the second week in a row.
Because you the only nigga shady.
I'm shady?
Yeah, nigga.
I'm the only. I guess when you're the only thing real, you're the only thing fake.
Cute little rapper bar, but whatever. Anyway. Yeah, nigga. You know what time it is. A lot of charges over the weekend, man. Maul is back in homie court to discuss something that, on a much broader scale, it's much bigger than just Maul or this podcast. I would like to talk about group chat etiquette. Maul is being brought up on some really serious charges, man, of exposing the group chat to niggas that's not in the group chat. And that is a charge.
First rule of group chat.
That's almost unfathomable. I know Maul to be a much cooler nigga than that. But Maul been looking funny in the light lately, man. And now you're on his phone texting his man.
This is an easy case. I'll be out of here.
Maul, I don't know. So, Maul, we have a group chat. And you're in it. Is Maul in the group chat? He don't reply much.
Yeah, I'm in it.
This part of the
because y'all be talking like NFL shit, and I don't support the NFL anymore, so.
You don't support the NFL?
I haven't watched the game all year.
Are you showing members that are not in our group chat conversations from our group chat, and I have witnesses and proof that I will bring to discovery shortly?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, wait, you are? Wait, huh?
Guilty.
Wait, what? That just threw everything for a loop.
2-4.
Yeah, but you want to know why? Can I state why, or does the why not matter?
Oh, well, yeah, now. Shit.
Okay, so if I'm with somebody and we're out and I get a message in a group chat that the person I'm with is moving funny and doing funny shit and acting out of character, I'm going to check him. This is the type of nigga I am. So if you text something in a group chat saying somebody that I'm with is doing some funny shit, I'm going to ask somebody like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah, but you don't necessarily have to show the actual group
Yeah, you have to.
Because we don't word things very politically correctly in the group
It ain't
chat.
about being politically correct at that point.
You're right.
It's about checking the nigga that's doing some funny shit. So if you're doing some funny shit, I'm gonna show you exactly what it said that you're doing. So if you moving funny and you saying you're not, and I'm saying, well, listen, this is what's being said. So is this true or is it not true? What are you doing? Because I don't know. I'm not with you all night. We're in the baby shower. You moving around. I'm moving around. But I'm letting you know if this is what you're doing.
Wait a minute. We're in the baby shower. I'm moving around and you moving around is wild.
The hall was a pretty big space. It
was a big space.
And downstairs.
It was a really nice
you downstairs.
space.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not standing right next to you the whole time is what I'm saying. So now if I get a text that you doing some funny shit, you with me.
Was he doing funny shit?
As someone
I don't know. I
directly
wasn't
involved
there.
in this, I did not think Maul was guilty.
I was checking him. I'm checking my homie. Like, my nigga, what you doing? So now if you saying you're not doing that, and I'm like, well, this is what's being said. So if you're not doing this and this is what's being said, then there's a deeper problem here. Yeah. But I'm checking you because if you are doing this, you with me, you're making me look stupid.
I think you did the right thing. I just think that actually showing the words sometimes, because if you're not in the group chat, you don't really know what the tone is.
I said exactly what he was accused or said that he was doing. I said, yo, you in here, you talking crazy. You talking about people that's not here. What are you doing? And he said, "What are you talking about? Like I wasn't talking about anybody. That's not what's being said, bro."
Yeah, somehow more.
You got to explain this.
Damn, you gave up on the case.
Somehow he's been acquitted.
I'm just saying that's just being real.
I thought this was gonna be a easy acquittal.
That's just being real.
I was on Maul's
If I'm with
side.
you and somebody texts me that, yo, Parks in
him.
wherever wilding, I'm like, yo, what you doing? And you're like, I ain't do
told him
nothing. I've been chilling. I'm like, nah, my nigga, like.
No, I think you were right. I agree.
All right.
I think that it is inappropriate to show just the actual words sometimes, though.
You gotta wait.
Well, I said, what's the difference in showing the words and saying verbatim what's being said about what he was
translate.
doing?
Accountability.
If I'm reading it to you, yo, you in here, you acting talking so and so.
Well, if you're gonna do all of that,
Yeah, I needed to know. You my man, so you it's coming to my phone that you in here moving funny.
All right, fine.
I gotta check you.
You can't keep on it because you won the case. On to more.
I mean, you know,
Quickly, Billboard broke that Meek Mill's attorney allegedly said that the judge told the rapper to leave Rock Nation and sign with her friend. This is coming from Billboard. It's coming from Billboard.
She put him in jail because he wouldn't sign to a different label?
This is just the hot topic on the timeline now. I want to make sure we covered it.
I'm going to be mad right now.
I'm going to kill myself.
I'm going to join you, bro. What is happening?
What are you talking about? No, first of all. All right, let me jump in here. No, we don't. What lawyer is this?
This is Meek's attorney.
No, I know that part, but what's his name?
It's Turtle. It's Turtle.
Let's stop having him hide behind that Meek's lawyer.
Entourage
And let's
again.
put a first and last name behind this genius here. Honestly.
Let me look.
I don't think that the judge said that to anybody.
That sounds crazy.
It's what's even crazier is that Billboard is reporting this.
Joe Tacopana? Some shit like that.
Wait, that is Turtle.
I told you.
Yeah.
Fam, why is Billboard reporting this?
That she has a personal vendetta against the Philly rapper.
I hate the internet.
No, nigga.
She showed up at his community service for the homeless people. She showed up and sat at the table. She's a judge. You could pull any judge in America and ask them how many times they've showed up at a community service for probation. The answer is 0.
So?
That she has an infatuation with him.
That's true. So? Maybe not the judge, but let me make myself clear. They do pull up on you to make sure you're doing that community service.
The judge?
And they're going to pop up on your house when you on a house arrest.
The judge?
No, not the judge. I'm saying maybe not the judge, but house-appointed official.
Of course. No. Of course. That's like their job. But the judge? That's weird.
Maybe it's a small
That's
district.
that's odd.
Maybe.
Philly?
If they don't have...
I was joking.
Philly?
If they don't have the manpower to go over, I don't know.
Short on staff.
Listen, if you the judge and you know where Meek is at, you know what I mean?
That's wild. That's
All
wild.
on Instagram.
Yeah, word.
There's obviously a conflict of interest somewhere in there. She shouldn't have been the judge.
But this did answer my other question, though. What's his name? Jason Derulo?
Turtle.
Jason Derulo.
Yo,
Yes, that's
I'm
he's
so sick of
representing
Jason Derulo. Why is Jason Derulo still a thing, honestly? 10 years ago when I was asking why he's still a thing, all they could tell me was, he's like the biggest thing in London.
Did y'all see
like,
what-
bitch, I don't give a fuck about London.
His, I think the same thing, right? His DJ is my frat brother, who I follow on Instagram.
Oh, not the dancing gangs again.
He dances on stage. So they be on tour in the biggest fucking arenas and
No, he's
festivals
huge.
ever. I'm like, I didn't know Jason Derulo was this fucking big.
No, he is. Pause.
Pause.
He's huge. I just said
right.
pause. No, he's
That
huge.
was a reach.
But why is he still a thing?
I don't know, man.
He's on the football shit. You seen that shit? That shit's terrible. He's like with 2 country singers.
Some niggas just got real good management, man. No? And some niggas just got real bad management. You could look at a nigga and tell when the booking agent is great,
Right.
or when the manager is great, or when the publicist is great. You could look at somebody and tell who's really doing a great job.
Dad's probably Barry Gordy or some shit.
Yo, this Billboard article is actually really interesting. Everyone should read this. It's just too much to talk
You
about.
are
on the podcast.
they write these articles for you, for the niggas like you. Because why is Billboard right now article? I still never got an answer.
It's a
to that.
lot about the case and the relationship between the judge and Meek and everything that he's done on probation, when he's been touring, when he's been going out for walkthroughs. It's a lot.
Does it
The
say what-
judge looking a little funny in the light right now.
Does it say what her record label is?
No, I mean it might. I just didn't read all the way through it.
That's what I
but
wanna
not
know.
at the top. Yeah,
I
I do
want
want to
the
know what
judge's
her
record
friend,
label.
her friend's management company.
All right.
Oh my god.
Can I get to listen,
Law and Order Records.
if this shit don't recognize my face? All right. Here. All right, this is very important here. The Hollywood agent accused of sexually assaulting Terry Crews has been identified.
Thank God.
I know you guys were losing sleep, but
First of all,
we've got him now.
It takes a different type of.
We've got him now.
And
It takes a different type of animal to sexually molest Terry Crews.
and you know this nigga was sexually assaulting niggas. His name is allegedly Adam Venit.
Adam Venit.
Yeah, I'm not putting any nigga named Venit is not coming near me. Rhymes with in it. It's not. Nope. Adam Venit, and you're gonna try to insert something somewhere. And no,
Terry Crews talked about. He said he grabbed his ass or something like that, or he like grabbed his genitals or something. Terry Crews was talking about that.
all right.
He said
Hollywood is wild.
I wasn't
right
listening. What did he say?
I think he said something like that. Like the dude like felt up on him some type of way. They was at one of the industry parties, and he said he asked like, "What are you doing?" Like. And I guess
What are you doing?
no, but
Hey, Maul, let me tell you something.
I guess.
If a nigga, I've been in Hollywood a bunch. If a nigga rub up on my ass, I'm not turning around saying, "Hey, man, hey,
What's going on back there?
listen, man,
would you knock it off?
this is what Terry Crews said.
What's up with you today?"
Yeah, he said, he looked at him and was like, "What is that? Like, what are you doing?" And the dude, I guess that's like the way to the down low dudes kind of like.
That's how they greet people in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yo, let me see if it throw this bait out here. Let me just rub up against it.
Ain't no fucking
He
bait.
dances a lot.
These
He might
niggas
be
is
one
out
of
there
us.
fucking for rolls and parts.
Yeah.
Let's call a spade a fucking spade. Now everybody want to come out. Big ass fucking Terry Crews let Adam Venit.
Why is Adam Vinatieri groping people?
Greatest kicker ever. And now you're in Hollywood getting your rocks off.
Couldn't do this in Indianapolis.
Y'all niggas are sick.
Peyton Manning was violent.
Whole different meaning of Manning. You're more.
Listen, Hollywood is
Police
weird,
hold
man.
this.
Yo, dude.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
is
we
weird.
can do this for all night long. That's what he said. All right, Maul. Wait, do we believe Terry Crews is getting groped by Adam Venit?
I mean, Adam Venit might have just,
We don't know Adam Venit.
yeah, Adam Venit probably he shot his shot.
Terry Crews like, you see it.
He probably thought Terry Crews was a little sweet. I don't know.
But what would make people think Terry Crews is the one that tried to jerk off?
He dances. He dances a lot. He's always dancing.
He does dance a lot.
That's like a sign that I want to sleep with a man. If a man dances a lot,
That's why I'm
Like-
laughing.
like-
Rory is mad ignorant.
Come grope on me.
Especially being down with the dancing gang to talk about niggas that dance like this. All right, this is a serious matter.
Down
So-
with the dancing gang.
Wait. Down low, the dancing gang is funny. All right,
this
Adam
is-
Venit,
this
you
is
are
Adam
sick.
Venit.
You are. Oh, come on. This nigga look. Oh, he ain't a little nigga. Pause. Oh, he might have. Oh yeah, Terry Crews ain't want no smoke. Yeah, nigga.
He looked like a Navy SEAL
Yeah,
Looks like Louis C.K.
he definitely
on
groped.
steroids.
He definitely groped this nigga.
Terry just had to take
He
it.
was shook.
Groping Terry Crews is crazy. That's crazy. Terry Crews is not a guy you look at like I'm gonna grope him.
But look at this.
maybe
This
Adam
nigga
likes
looks.
the challenge.
He
I don't
looks
know.
like the groper. Look at this nigga. He looks like he is the Listen, I'm uncomfortable. I'm not doing this. And I like Terry
He's
Crews.
gonna come fucking fuck you up.
Who?
Adam Vinatieri.
No,
He gonna grope the shit out of Joe.
please. I'll beat the dog shit out of Adam Venit. And that's exactly why I couldn't be an actor. These niggas do. You know what I mean? I don't want to play the role that bad. Our prayers are with Terry Crews in his case. Oh, and it's mad Kevin Spacey niggas coming out the woodworks now too. You niggas is nasty. White, Kevin Spacey's a creep. Now they talking about killing his character off House of Cards. By the way,
Don't you need him to kill his character off?
I don't watch that shit, so I don't know.
I think they've been They should kill him off.
So were they just gonna mention something like, "Oh, yo, he's dead"? All right, move on.
No, you should definitely kill off niggas that are groping fucking kids.
No, I'm saying you
In
would.
real
All
life.
Hollywood is done. Like this is not. Everybody's been fucking each other and doing nasty shit.
Can I just say, I really like that all of Hollywood's transgressions are kind of being brought to the forefront. I like that all of the NFL's transgressions are kind of being brought to the forefront a little bit with how they just maneuver and handle things. I like it. I do.
Yeah, I mean, if it's getting these fucking creeps off the street.
I was gonna tell you guys about this fucking Tamar Braxton leaving her husband, who she had the reality show shit with, because he says he's been beating her ass, but I couldn't find it. I wasn't trying to be funny. I just couldn't find it.
It's just funny.
And I don't think the listeners, as horrible as that sounds, I don't think they really are into that type of stuff. You niggas, they don't even give a fuck about our little Love and Hip Hop recap reviews. And I'm having so much fun watching this shit this year. Corey's on it.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
Corey is 100% on it.
Love and Hip Hop is still going. I had Love and Hip Hop out of here 4 years.
It's over. No, it is over.
Yeah, that's why no one cares. No one watches that shit.
But me and Rory watch it.
I watched.
Me, Rory, and Sin, we watch it. And this is why
My timeline still had some people still watching my timeline.
Nah, it's like 3 of them now.
Y'all
It
been on
used to be a thing. Me and Sin only watch it because we know everybody.
Yeah, y'all been on it. Roy
So
been on it too.
it's funny. But
Maul has been on it as
That's
well.
true too.
Rich,
I have not been on Love and Hip Hop.
yes, you have.
This isn't a joke. You really were.
You were. I can pull it up on VH1.com.
I can pull up your IMDb credits.
What?
You do have, yeah,
No, I don't.
and a SAG
It says
card.
Mall.
Maul is,
He
Maul
has
has to be
SAG
named
health
on it.
insurance.
How Maul got SAG? we trash. We don't even know it. What was we just talking about? Oh, Love and Hip Hop. Do we care to talk about this shit?
No.
This New York cast is kind of ass. I'll be honest with you.
Who's on it?
What's home? Listen, I may tell you all you need to know. What's homeboy name? That's the new Cisco. Rico J.
There's a new Cisco.
Wait, you talking about-
It's Cisco
talking
with a
about
beard.
Talk about Shorty's husband, or
Boy, are they ruining light skinned niggas on this shit.
I mean, you started that wave. Though.
No, I did not. Well, yeah, I helped. Yeah, I can't even argue. I can't even argue it. I definitely helped to kill off light skinned niggas. But these niggas, since I left, they've taken it a step up and above every time. What the fuck is Rico J doing?
Dog,
Who's Rico J?
The nigga, I don't know. The new Cisco.
he is and the old Cisco and the new Cisco.
Being the new Cisco is
He's
crazy.
both Ciscos combined. He's Cisco's.
Cisco is crazy. Being
Yo.
the new Cisco is absolutely
Hey, to
crazy.
be Cisco now, you gotta be Cisco then.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So Rico J is on there being Cisco, and I say that because the exact same storyline that you guys saw for the last 2 years of Rich not really wanting to get involved with the music shit, but
But he came back with the hot one.
he came back.
This the one that got me out of retirement.
Oh wait, no, he starts with. Oh no, Rico J starts with Self, like Cisco did last season. He's beefing with Self now because he's not managing his artists correctly. That's what's happening.
Gwyneth?
No,
There's
it's
a
over.
lot of internal issues.
Oh shit, the Ric Flair 30 for 30.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
I'm watching that.
shit
Podcast over. No, that shit is hard.
Yandy's made up storyline this season is the funniest fucking storyline of all time. The Yandy storyline this season is now Mandisi's mom has an issue with how she dresses. So Mandisi's mom shows up to Yandy's event in the exact same dress that Yandy is wearing as well, with a wool blanket in the summertime to wrap around her at her event. That's Yandy's storyline. So,
And I'm not mad at it because for too many years she's gotten away with not being able to fucking have a storyline. Nope. Go make some shit up for her too. Yep. I want to see it for her too.
And you know what? Let's add Graph to it.
Graf, please come to the show. Please come up here and talk to us. Please. I beg you to come up here, Graf. I'm dying to talk to you. I love Graf.
Graph is great.
Our listeners don't give a fuck about Love and Hip Hop, but nothing else happened that we care about, right?
Sports shit.
Oh, wait, no, there's a huge shooting in San Antonio, but I mean, yeah.
And another one.
It's not the guns though, right?
No, it's never
Oh
the
my
guns.
God,
Fuck outta
fucking
here.
Trump is great, man.
Shit is crazy.
Trump.
You see the thing where it's just all these shootings were all AR-15s, and they're just like, yeah, you can still sell AR-15s.
I wish they just come out and say that we are funded by the fucking NRAA, and we're gonna listen to whatever they have to say.
Right.
And that would be the end.
Right.
Well,
Then we could stop having this. Every time they do this and the gun control talk comes up, Sarah Sanders, or Trump, one of them get up there and say, well, now's not the time.
Right.
Well, Trump did come out and say, it could have been more if it had not been for the one guy who owned a rifle
and was shooting in the opposite direction.
They don't get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yo, he said that.
Yeah, he said it could have been more.
Fib, you know how long it takes to fucking train and be great with guns and then add in a hectic situation with another gun? Why are we arming every dumbass citizen?
Right.
Why do they think that if someone else had a gun, they could have prevented it? People are idiots.
They think it's an
Giving
action
them
movie.
guns is not going to be safer. Now you're just going to have some dumbass with another rifle shooting at more people.
Right.
Trying to aim at fucking the guy with the other gun.
Like I said, anybody that thinks that if you have a gun, you're going to prevent the situation.
No,
it's never been in a situation
Every
where
Republican
guns are
thinks
involved.
every United States citizen is a Navy fucking SEAL and could
Right.
end every altercation. And
Everyone's
that's not the
John-Claude
case.
Van
The
Damme.
funny thing is, Trump says that, but doesn't say if we didn't have any guns or any of these weapons available, there wouldn't be any of these killings. He always said, well, it could have been worse. It's always it could have been worse. It's never we could prevent this.
God forbid it's a Muslim. Then we are going to politicize it right away. We're not going to take time to think about the tragedy.
Right.
Anyways.
Yeah, I know I was super trash when I was young. Did y'all ever see Bloodsport?
Oh, yeah.
Bloodsport was the best movie ever made to me when I was young.
That shit was
I
fire.
only thought of it because you brought up Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Did I?
I did.
No, I think Forrest did.
Yeah.
Well, somebody did. Mom, have you seen Bloodsport?
Everyone's
Of course.
seen Bloodsport.
As an adult, though, is Bloodsport still that dope?
I hope
That movie is trash.
It is so trash.
I watched
Yo,
that movie.
Jean-Claude Van Damme and Steven Seagal and Jackie Chan, we gave them niggas life for a lot of years,
Steven
man.
Seagal has a lot of shit.
That's like one of my favorite
Now
things
that
to
you
do
get
now,
older.
though. Like go back and watch old movies that I loved and just laugh at them. Like, look at this bullshit.
Yeah, no, there was another classic that I went back and watched and was like, damn, this is trash. That's why I don't like doing that shit.
All them Jaws movies, super trash.
Why are you swimming?
Like, you know what's crazy? When I watched the
Jaws movies, because they've been on HBO.
I watched
recently.
the Spielberg thing on HBO. And he was talking about it, and he made a point that I didn't notice until he said it about Jaws. He said, you only see the shark 3 times the entire movie. I was like, oh, shit. He said because they had a
It looks so
bullshit
fake.
mechanical shark that he hated, so he would just show the fin or like show it pulling something like a rope. He's like, I never tried to show the shark. And I went back and watched Jaws and said, I can't believe I was scared of this movie.
I never thought Jaws was popping like that, though.
But I mean, the entire world was like, it's a fact that people still are scared to go in the water because of Jaws movies.
Why is that? You niggas just say what's fact.
No, it is.
Yeah.
They researched that. Like after that movie came out, people all around the world were scared to go in the water again.
I think I was one of them.
That's the impact of that movie. But the movie is super trash.
I definitely don't like
Jaws
swim.
is super trash.
I don't swim in the ocean, man. Fuck that. The sharks.
I swim in the ocean.
I think every movie Brendan Fraser's ever been in, now that I look back, is a terrible movie.
You look like
including
you was a
the Mummy.
big Brendan Fraser fan.
I think he's the worst actor on planet Earth.
I can't name a movie that he was in.
What was that movie he was in?
The Mummy, which people said was dope.
I'm
is
trying
terrible.
to remember who he is. Oh, he's the other mummy. Yes.
Who's the other mummy?
Brendan Fraser is the other mummy from the trash mummy.
Who's the main mummy?
The first mummy was hard. The first mummy was hard. Brendan Fraser wasn't in that one, right?
The one in '99 he was in, yeah. Not this new one that just came out.
Oh, who's Brendan Fraser?
Brendan Fraser is
This guy. He's one of the worst actors of all time, right here.
Yeah. He was in the first mummy?
Mhm.
I like the first mummy.
Go back and watch it.
I like a lot of trash movies now.
I like the first mummy.
Go back and watch it.
You know what else is super trash?
Snakes on a plane.
Oh, that was trash when
that
it
was-
came out.
Wait, did you like it when
No.
it came out?
No, it been trash.
RoboCop is super.
No, RoboCop's amazing.
Nah,
bro.
RoboCop.
Watch
was hard.
RoboCop now.
I know I did.
That shit is terrible.
It's so bad that it's good though. It's one of those.
That shit is terrible.
It's so bad that it's
RoboCop
good.
is fucking trash.
Is Scarface bad?
Yes.
Listen,
It's not as good as
it's overrated, man.
Overrated.
Scarface is overrated.
Overrated. Belly's
I
overrated.
got killed for that on
Belly's
Twitter.
another one.
Belly's
too.
overrated.
Super.
is.
It's
Belly's
not a
super
good movie.
overrated.
They're gonna kill us tomorrow.
I don't care. Belly is overrated.
It's not a good movie.
Belly is over
Belly,
fucking
I
rated.
think Belly. It was just captured a great time period.
They had some fight.
we were
scenes,
just hyped.
though.
We were just hyped to see DMX and Nas acting.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
DMX was fine in it.
Plus
Nas was not a good actor.
The cinematography was cool because it was hype. Like he had the scene where they're
The
walking through
the
the club with the
storyline was
eyes. That
just-
shit was hard. Like
The storyline was just crazy.
Well,
Like,
hold
all
on.
over the
It was
place.
just
Hold on.
Scarface,
Someone
but
try
bad,
to
even
explain the
worse.
storyline.
It was Scarface, but worse.
It was all over the place.
Someone explain the Belly storyline.
They
What's the synopsis of Belly?
Well, DMX and Method Man.
Well, he
Nas.
turned out to be a Muslim and changed his life.
And AZ was in it. That shit was dope.
And then they had
AZ was the only smart one in the whole movie.
Ox was there, and he didn't like none of it.
Yeah,
I mean, and that was it.
Sean Paul was there.
Listen,
a chicken poom poom shorts and a leather jacket killed Ox.
Oh man,
It was like, all right, come on.
but that Terrell Hicks scene was one
Still-
of the greatest scenes ever.
Oh,
so
yeah,
let's pay homage to
Oh
that.
man,
No, it's a classic.
Here's
But
another.
Scarface is a little overrated.
Here's another one for you. They're gonna kill me. I'm gonna say it. I went back and watched Menace the other day, man.
Nah, don't say that. You could say it about Boys in the Hood before Menace. I
No
think.
way.
I think.
Nope. Menace is. Watch Menace today.
Boys in the Hood. I watched
Menace.
it.
Menace is still a good movie.
I ain't
Menace
seen
is a great
in
movie.
a long
Yeah.
time, so
Easy might have
What
a
I'm
point.
saying-
Boys in the
The
Hood was an
storyline
after-school
is so
special.
real. Like you could actually see that happening.
Wait. What?
Menace to
No.
Society.
I watched.
a wild
I
summer.
had that shit on with Sin, and Sin said, "Wait a minute." So they were just going to get a burger, and a nigga just.
Well, that's the type of shit that happened.
That's how it happens, though. That's why it's real. Like we could be going to the store and
Yo, everything I think is not real, you think is real. There's dirt bikes on Dykeman. There's
there are dirt
what
bikes.
the
on
There
Dykeman.
are dirt
What are you
bikes.
talking about? That's the real story.
Also,
I have
You don't
never-
think that? You don't think that
I've
back
never
in the
seen-
back in the early '90s in California, you can't see it being real that kids were going to a store, young teenagers going to the store and rob it and end up killing one of the owners. This was shit that was really happening.
I think that can be considered real if you're of a certain age group. I don't think that the new YouTubers.
well,
I think that does seem
that
a little
movie came
fantasy
out-
and fake to them. So when you say that storyline is
Well, what
very
did you
much
think-
real,
What do you think? The Hughes brothers were writing it and go, wait, there might be a YouTube generation 20 years from now that might not
Yeah,
get
I'm
this.
talking about from we watching it now. It's still such a real like thing. Is what I'm saying. Jaws is not like that's not a real thing.
how the
People get
Wait.
bit by sharks.
Yeah,
how
but it's
can you
not,
say that like you've ever seen even anything remotely near the bottom of the ocean?
No, but no. When I say it's a real thing, meaning
And
like,
if y'all niggas had substance, I would love to talk to y'all about what I think is at the bottom of the
oh
ocean.
my God, I gotta hear this now.
that doesn't
Let
mean
me
you
just
have-
tell
What
y'all
is
that.
the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah.
Y'all don't think Jaws exists on this planet
Listen, no,
anywhere?
Sharks exist. But
I
what
didn't
I'm
say
saying-
sharks. I said some giant, unaccountable fucking
There's a-
object
there's a name
that
for
we
it.
shouldn't be seeing.
Yeah.
No, they have unidentifiable flying objects. They have not accounted for the unidentifiable shit that is underneath us in the bottom of the fucking ocean. I have ideas and theories.
I'm with you. I'm with
No,
you.
there's a
Yeah, but
documentary.
flying-
You're gonna tell me Jaws is fake, but whatever that movie, what are you talking about? Menace
when I
is
say,
real.
When I say Jaws is fake, meaning there's not going to be a shark in the water very long attacking people at a resort that they're not going to capture and kill like within a certain amount of
Yo,
time.
you say that. Every
Menace is
every
real.
year
Menace
for the
society
past
back then in the 90s, that was real shit going on in the cities.
every year at whatever fucking hurricane that the world has for the past 7 years, they have been photoshopping the same alligator floating floating through the water. I say that to say, how do them all know that somewhere a fucking Sharknado or something ain't just coming up from the bottom of some shit while people is walking around? If you
Shark
put
attacks
all of the
happen.
shit on the ocean, and
Shark
under
attacks
the
happen.
ocean,
Shark attacks are real.
Not that
Absolutely.
often, actually.
Not
but
that often,
yeah.
but they're real. Yeah, but what I'm saying is when you look at Jaws the movie, like this one shark was like terrorizing this beach area,
you don't think
and they
this
had a
thug
hard
sharks?
time. Like, yeah, but sharks ain't bringing down no boats.
I
Like,
see.
pulling boats
That's
in the
why.
water.
That's why
That's
I
not
gotta start my
happening,
own
man.
podcast where I could talk about super weird shit. Yes, Chris, I think there are thug sharks.
Good luck.
I'm in a house with
Sharks.
I'm in a house with 4 dogs. Some of them are tougher than the others. You don't think that the same thing exists? Hey, with humans, some of us. So why is that so asinine to think about sharks?
Wall was saying that they would probably kill it before it did
all
a
I
whole
said,
summer worth of killing people.
That's all I said, bro. That's all
I don't know
said.
where you got this.
I'm not saying shark attacks don't happen.
Maul didn't
I'm not
call sharks
saying-
pussy.
Yeah, I'm not saying that shark attacks don't happen. I'm not saying there aren't like some crazy big creatures in the ocean. We don't know enough about the ocean. I agree. There's a whole world under there. I agree with that.
Yeah, I would love to see a shark kill more.
Not gonna happen.
No.
Not
For
gonna
real.
happen.
Horrible thing to
Because
say.
Maul gonna be dead.
That's not gonna happen.
Shark
I
was-
would never get.
Shark
that's
was
not
shark was
gonna happen.
wilding. Come on, shark, you tripping?
No, I'm saying shark attacks happen, but not like Joe's.
No, but how would you talk
A
your
sh-
way out of the shark eating you?
I don't think there's no talking your way out of that.
But all right, just pretend.
Can you swim?
Yeah, I can
Yo,
see-
shark, you wildin'. Chill.
Yeah, I mean, if I see a shark in the water coming in, I mean, if I can't swim fast enough, then I mean, fuck.
You
it.
can't swim fast enough, Maul.
I mean, it depends on where I'm at. It depends on where I'm at. If I'm close enough to a boat, shit, my adrenaline might start. I might be able to make it to the boat.
Or the dirt bike. What? let you tell it.
What you mean a dirt bike? I don't
Joe
get
thinks
that
there's
one.
sharks on Dykeman.
I
Pulling
know.
up to La Marina.
I don't think it's dirt bikes over there neither, but whatever. What do I know? All the Spanish niggas will hit me tomorrow and say, nah, we out here, Joe. Vroom, vroom. I got it. I got it. Whatever. Thor came out. Y'all care? Anybody seen it? Brandon is blowing the group chat up.
8.75 out of
He's
10.
really just saw Thor. All right, B.
Just logged into Rotten
It's
Tomatoes.
6 a.m. Why are you at the movies at 6 a.m.? But whatever. That's creepy. So nobody saw Thor? Nobody cared?
No,
I'm good.
Didn't see it, don't care.
Okay. Stranger Things 2. Nobody cared? Nobody.
dope.
Halfway through.
It was dope.
I'm off that little bitch. I don't care. I'm not watching it. I'm not going to watch it. I don't
inappropriate.
care.
Oh my god.
No, that shit was dope. You
When
should
there's
watch it.
nothing else to watch, I will watch
You
it.
should watch it. It's good.
No, not yet.
Shit was dope.
I do think no one's putting context. If a cop is holding a little girl up in a cabin in the woods, in an abandoned cabin, and
She
feeding
can,
her
like,
Eggo
do-
waffles,
She can do
it's a
some.
little creepy, man.
It's a little creepy. Yeah, I'm with you.
He's got her hidden in the woods in an abandoned shack and only feeds her waffles.
Yeah, but she can like blow things up with her brain. So
It's creepy to me.
I'm with you.
I don't know what's happening in between scene cuts in that wood cabin.
Hollywood is real creepy right now. So
But anyways, with that,
I
said,
don't care about that little girl.
we know
Whatever. I'm still on
Joe
this.
has been had 11 beef since the first season.
that's a fact.
Since when?
The first season of Stranger Things. You really have a vendetta against a little girl named 11.
No, I thoroughly enjoyed the first
You
season.
were mad in the first season when the two little characters didn't get it on, which was really weird.
Let's not revisit that part.
What's your problem with 11?
You're hiding a girl in your crib, right?
No. Now she's hidden with the cop in the woods in a cabin.
See, I'm not watching, so I don't care where she's hidden. I'm watching this as us still trying to figure out how Jack died. I think it was a fire now.
Jack from the Titanic.
No.
Y'all watch Walking Dead because that shit sucks.
Wait. No.
It sucks.
But all the good shows that used to be good, Scandal, it's over. Sorry, fucking. I ain't even seen Blacklist in about 3 years.
I've never seen one episode of Scandal.
Me either, actually.
That's not right. We didn't take you to be the Scandal hot take deliverer.
Yeah,
Like that's not so shocking.
Is Empire still on?
That's trash.
never seen an
Right.
episode of
Fuck
that.
about Empire.
I saw a season.
I saw a season in like 3 episodes and
The TV show, not the label. If you guys are listening out there. All right, Maul. You want to give us some sports breakdown with your little fucking buddies in the league? What's happening? Eric Bledsoe got traded for a bag of chips, which in Milwaukee is Greg Monroe, because they've been trying to trade him since they got him.
Yeah,
Thank God the Knicks avoided that one.
you didn't want Greg Monroe.
On the Knicks, hell no.
Who would you want?
Uh,
The best center in the league, right? That's what you always say.
No, Maul. See, this is why I don't fuck with you, because we've had these talks before.
What?
We've
Why
had
you
these
don't fuck
talks
with me?
before.
Because you
so-
always want the best players.
No, I told you I would have if I had my pick, I would take Andre Drummond before I took Greg Monroe off the same team. And then you told me, yeah, nigga, which is why Detroit is not trading Andre Drummond. And I said, yeah, but I don't want Greg Monroe. That was our conversation that you don't remember. So my stance is the same. I'm consistent even in my bullshit.
Well, let's just keep it at what it is. The Bucks felt like they upgraded with Bledsoe. I don't see it as much of an upgrade, only because Bledsoe is a scoring point guard. He's not really a playmaker. So I don't know. I mean, we knew that Phoenix was just trying to move him at this point, so they did that.
They got a lot in return for somebody who had stated, "I'm not playing for y'all. I'll stay home, and I don't care if y'all find me."
Yeah, they did.
They got a lot back for that.
I like Brogdon a lot. I think he's going to be a good guard for a lot of years. I think Greg might fit better in that system over there. I think he might, because Greg is still a pretty good center. He's not.
They try
the
to play
center position
defense.
is changed in the league. Centers are shooting threes and shit like that. Greg is not that, but he's still a big body, and he rebounds. He finishes around the rim. Just what you would want your big man to do. I mean, so he might fit better in that system next to T.J. Warren. I like T.J. Warren a lot. But the Cavs are in trouble. I don't know what they're gonna do, but they're in trouble.
Oh, you're one of those.
No, they're in trouble.
They got LeBron. They'll be okay.
I mean, they'll be okay because they're in the East. They're still gonna make the playoffs, but they're in trouble.
So they're not making the finals.
I don't know, man.
They'll be in the finals.
I don't know.
They'll be in the finals.
I mean,
why
look
don't
at
you
teams,
know?
Because the way
they're in the first
I see teams
15
now,
games.
Yeah, but I see teams now their approach when they play Cleveland now. That the last 2-3 years, teams were in awe of Cleveland. Like, damn, this team is really good. Now teams feel like, yo, we could beat them, and they want to beat them. You know what I mean? So it's a difference now, and it's like when it's getting down to the stretch, the last couple of minutes, I'm seeing how teams are playing them. Teams are not scared of Cleveland anymore. Teams try not to be scared of Golden State, but Golden State just has too many weapons.
Does Kyrie have the best ball handle you've ever seen?
Next, I still go back and forth between him and Jamal Crawford. But I think Kyrie's a better scorer, finisher at the rim than Jamal is. But when we talk about just handles, I mean, Jamal Crawford's handle. Steph Curry has a great handle to me too. But 1A, 1B, Crawford, Irvin, for sure. Kyrie just finishes at the rim better than any point guard I've ever seen.
Okay, give me Porzingis thoughts before I get off of sports.
I mean, he's doing what they thought he would do once the team was his. The team is his now. Carmelo's gone. It's on his shoulders now. I think he's showing that he's capable of carrying the team.
It don't bother you as a Laker fan watching him?
No, it doesn't bother me. I like the Lakers. They're young. They're exciting to watch.
No, I'm only talking about as a fan of a team when you get a draft pick wrong.
I mean,
like as Knicks fans, we'll never stop thinking about Steph Curry being taken after Jordan Hill.
Yeah,
we just won't.
I understand that, but I mean, I don't. It doesn't upset me only because I feel like where we're at now. I'm looking at the team now.
Let me tell you something. If Philly took Porzingis instead of Okafor, kiss the baby. Yeah, Porzingis, who wants to play the 4 next to Embiid.
Yeah,
with Ben Simmons and Fultz. Yeah, I'm rolling.
But I think the Knicks are looking good. They're looking good. They're playing together.
And they shouldn't be looking good because they have a fucking draft pick. So
Joe always wants the draft.
They got
pick.
the fucking draft
but
pick.
You always want the draft pick, and 9 times out of 10, the Knicks always get it wrong.
Right.
So I don't understand that about you.
Because
you always want the draft pick.
I like hope.
Yeah, but hope ain't nothing. Hope was. I had class. Homeroom with Hope. She wasn't all that.
Hope was never fired.
And speaking of, boy, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because it don't matter, but boy, Deshaun Watson going down has fucked my fantasy team up. It's over for me, man. I ain't going to lie. I'm 6-3, and I ain't feeling really great.
Fuck the NFL.
What they doing with AJ Green? How long is he suspended?
I don't know.
Why do you punch helmets?
I don't. I played high school football, and I watched someone on my team do that to somebody else, and we all asked later on when he thought he got back to the locker room like he was tough, and we all clowned him for putting his fist on a helmet.
That would be really counterproductive to punch a helmet.
Repeatedly.
And that's going to hurt.
And you're a receiver and need your hands.
You need your hands.
Yeah, that's almost as bad as Amari Stoudemire fucking punching the fire extinguisher through the glass. I could have told him that was going to end bad. But whatever. All right, so sports is over. Somehow I think we've covered everything. I don't think there's anything else that we have to care about. My baby's coming. Check. Yep. That's the end of that one. I still feel like there's something missing though. Well, that's all, folks.
That was good, man.
I'm trash. I don't care. We got sleepers. Well, I have a sleeper. This fucking iPhone without this headphone jack, without the aux thing.
That's why I'm not.
I really, really do like this iPhone.
I'm staying with my 6S.
I think the 6S is the best iPhone ever.
I'm staying there.
This is a headphone jack away from competing. I'll tell you that much. This phone is hard. So we got sleepers. I'm gonna go back to. I don't think I played a 112 joint as a sleeper, but I'm really, 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 really enjoying this project as a whole. And every time I tweet about it, a lot of y'all act like y'all had no idea it was out. So this song is called Without You. Whoa, something's playing. Something should not be playing. Oh, who the fuck is Hands? Man, this bum ass nigga out of here. Okay, here we go. We are back. So this song is called Without You by 112 off their new project entitled All of Their Names. I'm not saying it because that's just creepy, but it's Mike, Q, and Deron, Slim. It's all of them.
With a big house and I'm at the girl spinning windows. Oh, baby. And always wear the best clothes. Cause it is part of that, baby. I done bought the whole damn store. Oh, baby. But the material things still last forever. You and I are the only two things that time makes better. Yeah, yeah. And after everything that you and I've been through, baby, I'm a grown man, so I learned a few things I tell. The lemon always show without you. I've been high since shit without you. Ooh, thoughts don't make sense without you. No matter what I do, it ain't nothing without you. Without you, baby, nothing matters without you. Nothing matters without you. Had a million, about a million times. Oh, with a voice like mine, I done called a million times. I can tell you, baby, after millions of tries. Hey, one night, baby, you're the greatest. You made me pull the peaches and cream out the refrigerator. Oh, yeah. Fake love don't last forever. You and wine are the only two things that time makes better. Yeah, yeah. And after everything that you and I've been through, baby, I'm a true man, so I learned a few things I do. Better run, make shit without you. Hey, big house ain't shit without you. Songs don't make sense without you. No matter what I do, it ain't nothing without you. Without you, without you, nothing matters without you. All the horses and the Porsches and the fancy mansions and the sexy advances from women, it don't mean a damn thing, no. All the cash, all the clothes, foreign places I go, nothing to me is as beautiful, and everybody knows none of this ain't shit without you. Big house ain't shit without you. Songs don't mean much no more. And no matter what I do, ain't nothing
That was brand new music from all right, we back. That was from 112 called Without You, or their brand new album. Album is hard. Pick it up if you do not know it was out. Great album, great music. Chris, you listen to it too since you love R&B so much. Check it out. Who's next? Take the aux. Yo, today's Tuesday, right? Which is normally, it's Wednesday now when you guys are hearing it, but Tuesday is normally my really, really, really long day. And I feel mad, energized, and refreshed. I wonder if that has anything to do with my 4-day weekend where I stayed home. You know, you get 4-day weekends and feel like you'll be good to go to work. I still didn't want to go to work this morning. My bad, Rory. Rubbing work in your face.
Listen, bro, you get up at 4 a.m. have a blast.
I like it like that, though. Even back when I worked at the Wiz in Stock and my shift was 6 to 2.
By the way,
you're bringing up shit from when you were 14.
The Wiz to Everyday Struggle is a hilarious resume.
There's mad funny shit about that. You tried to relate to the working man.
All right. So what happened at the Wiz, bro?
I'm saying I preferred the 6 to 2, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 7 to 3. All that 9 to 5 shit is trash.
I would rather be but you don't really. You work for what? 2 hours?
Or you have a choice.
Well, when I want to stick around and help afterward, I stay late sometimes.
Are you sure you're helping them?
Today I stayed. Today I helped them with that fucking Karen Civil interview. Karen, boy. Karen's good. And Karen looks great. Yeah, applause for Karen. Oh, he's got the aux. Applause for... Nah, Karen look good, nigga. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Ain't nobody talking about that.
That's when you tell niggas I don't know what you're talking about. Karen look good. No. We all fuck with Karen. But that ain't what I'm saying.
So what are you saying, man?
You can't say.
What can I say?
You can't reply back. Don't worry. Play a song.
Anyways, I got to give credit where credit is due.
No, you don't. You don't.
I was listening to the Crit and Rosenberg interview, and he brought up this gentleman, Charles Bradley. And this shit sounds like it's from the fucking 70s, but it was recorded
you texted me about
last year.
This guy.
It's a really, really good project. This is Charles Bradley. The song is strictly reserved for you. Yeah, he just passed away.
You don't just throw that in passing.
You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong, Rory? Really good album here. He's dead.
He passed away like a month ago, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Oh, and he sounds like he passed away. Oh, come on. You trying to make us cry?
I'm tired
Oh, come on.
of the city lights. I'm tired of the city people trying to get in my business, just me and you. I know, baby, we gotta get on through and go somewhere. I got the love. I've got the love.
That was Charles Bradley, Strictly Reserved for You. Mo, you got your sleeper?
That's swaggy. Rest in peace, Charles Bradley. That song was hard, and I certainly didn't mean any disrespect by my comment.
Yeah, his 2 projects from Victim of Love from 2013, and then he has another one, Changes, that came out in 2016. All in the same vein of that sound and that sonic, which is refreshing to hear now.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, he's dope.
All right, Maul's about to play the hardest shit from fucking Buffalo you ever heard.
Nah. I'm gonna play that Preem. This is Preem and Party Next Door. Can't Hang. I like this record.
Y'all bitches ain't drunk enough. Y'all bitches ain't high enough. I just dropped 30 bands, then pulled off in that all white lamb. Yeah. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you ain't hang. Yeah. Drunk and high in the crowd, talk sassy. Chantel, Jeffries, and rum and Passy. Slide through the crib, you can call your own Uber. I know that you hate when I treat you like a groupie. I got plans and I'm tryna fix things for you, baby. Things for you, baby. We got smoke and I'm texting you the best, shawty, baby. Baby, baby. Y'all bitches ain't drunk enough. Y'all bitches ain't high enough. I just dropped 30 bands, then pulled up in that all white lamb. Yeah. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you ain't hang. Yeah. I'm hoping that you pull up to the function. Your homies think I'm thuggin' while they made a right assumption. Yeah, and you can tell I'm trouble, but you love it. I'm the one that got you doing private things in public. Yeah, I'm your man and I'm trying to make your homies happy, baby. Yeah, we got drank and I'm testing you the best society, baby. Y'all bitches ain't drunk enough. Y'all bitches ain't high enough. I just dropped 30 bands, then pulled up in that all white lamb. Yeah. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you ain't hang. Yeah. Say you ain't no side chick, you more like a sidekick. Ask me what the price is, loyalty is priceless. And bitches hate to see you ride a shotgun, yeah. Only worry about your life cause they ain't got one, yeah. Smoking gas, pass the blunt, I'm on my last. I'm the plug like the aux cord in the ties. They can cash me, coupe don't got no backseat. You a bad bitch, quit acting, girl, I know you acting. I dropped 100 up on a watch, it's a fortune. Try to reach for my watch on my chain, no questions, we torture. You say all your niggas gang bang, we on the same thing. Say they want the old rain, niggas things change. Y'all bitches ain't drunk enough. Y'all bitches ain't high enough. I just dropped 30 bands, then pulled up in that all white lamb. Yeah. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you can hang. Don't come through if you ain't hang. Don't come through if you can.
That's Preem featuring Party Next Door. Can't hang.
Miko out here.
So Miko, friend of the show, is now on our television. Well, not her, but her claims.
Wait, no, but the tweets are saying that she didn't say that.
Yeah, she said that she got the information from somebody else. She was just passing it along in the Breakfast Club.
Oh.
I believe Miko.
I believe it too. I'm rolling.
Basically, the fuck. I don't believe the league. Fuck y'all. Sorry.
Right.
Come on, Mo. I like that Khloe Kardashian story that you just fucking.
Oh yeah,
told
Khloe
me.
brought her own lighting crew to the DMV to take her picture.
That's swag.
That's called balling. If you niggas don't know what balling is, that's called balling.
That's hard.
Did she post a picture?
Well, they have the picture of her at the DMV taking the picture of the lighting crew. Like,
I want to see how the picture came out, though.
Word.
Fire.
You gotta
know
pull her over.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's balling. You niggas got to step your game up.
She'd never get
When I
a
unsuspend
By the
my
way,
license, I'll
as
do
if
that.
the DMV is not already a nightmare, now you waiting in line and have to wait for Khloe Kardashian and her entire lighting crew to take a picture.
Yeah, I'm looking for the manager. Can you get your supervisor over here? Because this bitch, yeah, I would have an issue with that one. I have issue in the DMV anyway. Period.
I hate the DMV.
Yeah, it's much easier to stay suspended. That was
y'all have license that are legal?
Yeah, word. I know.
Y'all
We just
mad corny.
get pulled over and pray the cop is cool. Pray he knows you and shit. Nah, that was me, loving. Yeah.
That was me.
Mondays. Yeah, Times Square. Yeah.
Mondays.
You go.
Shit, Joe.
That was me. Mondays.
Joe
He's gonna
play
look at
pumping
you like,
up.
nigga, it's Thursday.
What
Get
do
out
you
of here.
over?
Oh, whatever. Shout out to the police, man.
LeVar Ball complains about Lonzo's playing time. What else is
Starts already. And D'Angelo Russell don't look so bad in New Jersey. So.
D'Angelo Russell didn't look bad in L.A. He just went through that shit with Nick Young, so they had to get him out of there.
Yeah, nigga.
I said it. I said it.
You go ahead and snitch on my
guard.
Snapchat. I'm going to get you out of here.
We drafted a point guard, and we have a really good point guard already. I didn't understand.
Yeah, but he was a snitch.
I get it, but them numbers, man.
All right, I definitely feel like we're forgetting something, but fuck it. Whatever, man. We shouldn't be your real news source anyway.
Yeah, we're your real news source. You got a bigger problem on your hands.
So,
Somebody definitely tweeted me and said that they use this podcast as their way of being informed, and I felt terrible for them.
they're not too
Bro, I'm the
informed.
last person that's going to inform you
on anything.
Of anything.
Yeah, that is true. So with that said, great podcast, gentlemen. You listeners, go watch some real news.
From some intelligent people.